You're now watching Haunt Talk with your host Scott from Exploring Attractions and Rob from the Howling Hour, home for all things scary and spooky related.
Welcome back to the Haunt Talk podcast. My name is Scott from Exploring Attractions.
And I am Rob from the Howling Hour.
You know, Rob, I don't understand why you do that every time.
Well, it's because I have a wide variety of vocal range, and I want everyone to know my vocals can hit really high notes,
Right.
Like an actual like a
Like
wolf.
an actual 40-year-old.
Well, hey, 45, man. I'm an elder. Respect it.
Today we have a brand new guest on. I guess I wanted to been bringing on for a while because, you know, Six Flags is full of talent. We have Lupe, who is a amazing actor. We'll kind of let her explain, but welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome.
Hello. Hi. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, we are
Thanks for coming
so
on.
excited to have you on and kind of pick your brain about the Six Flags realms of stuff between Holiday in the Park and Fright Fest and just a whole bunch of stuff. So kind of to start things off, we always like to ask people, like, what is the summary of what you do?
Yeah.
It depends on the Six Flags events. Like sometimes they'll have little events and they'll keep us on. For 4th of July, Grand Night, we'll just stay on DC. Like I feel like that helped us a lot more to get more events and everything.
Yeah.
The collab and everything. So that's what we do. Just keep going and going and going. When it's like auditions, we're like, we go.
Right. Yeah. I think that your diversity and your dynamic with just all the things that you do is pretty impressive. Like, I mean, more specifically, you've kind of taken on the role of Ruby Blood Witch, which I think you kill at. Like, I think you're amazing at that.
Thank you. I was very nervous for the first time when I got Ruby, because honest truth, I didn't know nothing about Wicked.
Okay.
Fair. That's fair.
Oz, but I didn't know nothing about Wicked until the movie came out, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "This is a musical? This is the thing?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people were telling me the story, mostly Mombi. They were telling me everything, like the books, the details about like the stories, and I was like, "Wow!" I was like, okay, like more into like the story. And when fans came in, I was like, do I go for the book? Do I go for the musical? Do I go for the movies? It was like a whole different thing.
Right.
So with that, I mean, like how, because it is like kind of such an iconic role, and you've actually helped make that character even more iconic. How, when you were first kind of earned that role, what was your thought process as far as like what you were gonna pattern the character and kind of just the traits after? Well, how did you decide where you were gonna go with that?
At first it was like my witch from Witch's Lair.
Okay.
They said like, okay, like they were telling me you need to be a witch. You are the most like crazy, scary witch. So I was like, okay, so you like that part of my side of the witch. So I was like, okay, let me bring that kind of still into it, but also Oz into it as well. So she's talkative and more like bringing Dorsey into it, bringing more into like the talking, like, and stories and so I think that's what helped a lot.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I think that seeing you kind of develop that character is really cool because that is such a cool zone. That's going to develop over the past 2 years, and I think that the way that you kind of, because in a way you are kind of the leader of that zone, if you will. Like there's no other stilt walker in that zone, so you kind of wrangle, let's just say, the flying monkeys of that zone. So I think that you do a really good job at kind of like wrangling that zone. It's really cool to see.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Is our
what
in that
did you say?
I said even though Oz is our leader.
Yeah,
in that
I mean, technically, is there an actual like Oz that comes out?
yeah.
Okay.
For the past 2 years, it's been on and off. I think this past year Oz didn't come until like mid towards the end.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but he was so good.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh! Like, my favorite part about it is like seeing all the scare actors like bringing their characters to life.
Right.
That's cool.
And then seeing Oz, I was like, whoa! I was like, okay, I see Oz. I was like, Oz, you take over Oz. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I think that like, I mean, even though like lots of people resonate with like obviously Wicked and whatnot with that kind of storyline, but I think the Wizard of Oz and Oz in general is such a huge storyline that it's kind of impossible for a haunt or any kind of theme park to fail at that, because there's so much different renditions of that story that you could tell.
Well, I think what Six Flags and Fright Fest have done over there, and obviously you are a huge part of it. You know, like I said, you're kind of like an icon for that zone. I think what you guys have done, just implementing even just the way the character interactions with each other and the guests, even like when you would be like, you know, monkeys to me and fly, like that's just like you can hear it, the way your voice sounds, just the way you're, you know, your cadence, if you will, just everything about it is just so awesome. I think you guys, like, you know, really just Fright Fest is known for their scare zones, and I think Oz just has another stamp of why you know, Fright Fest is such a success and just so popular. Is like you guys are just, you know, you've worked hard and you kind of just like this is like the zone. You got to see Oz when you go to Fright Fest, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yes, I've heard that multiple. That my sister, when she visit, she saw every zone first, and then she came to us, and she was like, "His energy is completely different.
Yeah.
Like, so different. Like you, like all the characters are just going for it. Just go, 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 go.
Right.
And stop." Like we don't take breaks. We do take breaks, but it's like when we're out there, we don't stop acting. We just go.
Right. And I also think too, and this isn't, you know, every scare zone has like, I feel like they have their thing, but I think in Oz, you have obviously stilts, you have sliders, and you guys have like the characters that the wheelie. All I can think is like the wheelie around one.
Yes.
Like you guys have I think probably the most variety of kind of different characters as far as like, you know, different things that they use and their tactics. So it's just again, Oz is fastly becoming, you know, right up there, top tier zones. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need jumping stilts and some other like talents in there, and a whole different like.
Right. Yeah. I think that the last 2 years have been a very good introduction to the Fright Fest realm, because before it was kind of a, I don't want to say like it was a bad scare zone, but it was missing a storyline, and now the fact that it has a storyline brings to life a lot more of like what your characters are, and I think that having you at the kind of head of it, even though Oz is kind of the head of it, having you as a tall, powerful character, I think it really gives it its identity for Fright Fest.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I guess I never saw it that way. I always saw like we are Oz and we're here.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And the flying monkeys do that too, because the flying monkeys are kind of like they are like the serious, scary aspect of it, but it's also kind of like a comedic aspect of it in the way of like, the monkeys are supposed to be quote unquote like dumb, but like you set that up, like you set that up, and like you're commanding the monkeys, and the monkeys are also kind of being scary at the same time. So it's a good dynamic, and then sometimes
Yeah.
the monkeys are a part of the slider show too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess one of my biggest questions is like, how do you go from Ruby the Blood Witch to a more calm, happy, positive character in Holiday in the Park?
Honestly, it doesn't leave me.
It just gets kind of transformed a little bit. It's
Yeah. During HIP, when I
Right.
see people run, I'd be like, don't run. Don't run. Or follow them really fast. And I'd be like, ooh, you ready?
Right.
You're ready.
Yeah.
But
the instincts kick in.
Yeah.
yeah, it does. I want to say it's the makeup and costume
Mm-hmm.
that like the transform.
Okay.
When it's like the queen, I have the outfit, I have the hair, I have the wand, and I'll be like, oh my god, like I am a queen.
Mm-hmm.
This is, if I'm a toy soldier, I'm like, okay, like here I go, here I go, here I go. And I think it's also the people around me that hype me up and get me into the zone as well. Listening to Christmas music on the way to work. And just, I think that's the key, to be honest.
Yeah.
Music, costume, and friends.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I you know what? Not so much I had this question, but I've kind of just knowing you guys throughout the years, and you guys, when you say friends, I always see you guys all over the place together. You guys are a really tight knit group over there. I mean, just I guess talk about that, and just kind of people over there that kind of influenced you, or even if you influenced them, and just the group you have over there, because it is a really good. Positive group to be around. Just watching you guys and seeing you guys at events. You guys are together. You guys are always doing stuff together. So that is really cool. If you want to like just talk about that a little bit, that's cool.
I guess it started. Okay, it started as like the Looney Tunes characters.
Mhm.
Okay.
I originally came from, and it just grew up more and more during Fright Fest, and then like throughout the years, like people, come and go. They move, they go to different parks and everything, but we're
Right.
still there as we're still the chemistry and everything.
Right.
Going to events, going to haunt events, doing things that we like, going to raves together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just wow. Like, yeah, people get it.
That's cool. That's cool that you see like the genuine friendship you guys all have with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it shows a lot too, because I feel like Fright, I mean, not that any other haunts aren't like that, but like Fright Fest, everybody, like the actors and everything, really stick together and uplift each other, if you will.
Yeah, every time we go visit like horror night, be like, oh, like my friend's here, send me your or even knots, or even like Queen Mary, like, oh, my friend's at the show, like let's go at the show. Like we
Right.
no matter what, like I try really hard to just, especially the haunt community, like the haunt community, we're always together.
Yeah.
We have to say hi, we have to say hi,
Yeah. What's
So-
what's one of the most difficult things that you feel like you battle every year trying to get into character?
I think when guests, like really bad guests, like get to me, I somehow like zone out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, like, right, like this is. I don't know how to explain it, but somehow they make me go back to reality.
Right.
Okay.
is just a job and they're just here to just pick on you. And I think getting into there, it's so hard to just go back into the character. And I think that's really challenging for me.
Right. Yeah, no, I could see how that could be a thing, like, because at the end of the day, like, it's like if you're playing like an actor in a movie, you know, but except for this movie is in real life with real facing people who are giving you feedback as you go, versus a movie where you're not going to get that feedback until the movie comes out.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, just like if you were to get feedback online, people are going to give you feedback that's not necessarily fair, and that could that for me that could kill my motivation. So I kind of wonder like how you balance that as a character.
Like going back into it, I think again, like people, the scare,
Okay. Yeah.
seeing them scare people and laugh and make me like joy. I'm like, okay, like,
Yeah.
and it's my turn. Or like scaring someone and like trying really hard not to laugh. I think those are like the moments that I'm like, okay, this is why I'm doing it. Like this is really the joy from everything.
Right.
Just the experience and everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, I mean, that's a positive thing to say in that. I mean, that anyone can take that. It's just like you find, you know, through issues and struggles, you find the joy and why you keep doing it. Because obviously we all appreciate what you guys do, because, you know, without you guys, you know, we have no one to scare us.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so we do so much appreciate what you guys do. When you know, kind of the mindset of haunt, like when you're getting ready to, let's just say, you know, you're clocking in, is there like, I know a lot of characters listen to music, or, you know, they have like a routine. Is there like a routine that you are, this is what I do every time before I go out there and you know, face, you know, the good guests and the bad guests? Is like a playlist or some songs you listen to, or what's your routine?
My routine. Okay, to be honest, my routine when I leave the house,
Okay.
I Starbucks.
Okay.
Starbucks for one.
Yeah.
For me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
A requirement.
Starbucks. And then to drive over there, like just listen to EDM, dubstep, rock, mostly rock. And then once I clock in, it's like, okay, it's like a hustle. It's like,
Okay.
we don't really, I don't know if anyone explained during Fright Fest, but everything is just too fast. Like you just have to get ready quick.
Okay.
You have to, I put in my eye contacts, and then it's like, okay, like I have to like fix my hair, fix my stilts, put on my knee pads, set everything up, and then it'd be like, okay, into makeup. And right after makeup, it's like going up and out. And just everything is just so quick that sometimes there is no time to say hello, goodbye, or nothing. Just everything is just quick.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's kind of gone into that as far as anyone that we've interviewed, like how quick it is as soon as you get there.
Yeah, it's so quick.
Yeah.
It's so fast. And yeah. Just thinking about it, like it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Especially when we had the 4 days.
Uh-huh.
And it's like we're in makeup chair. For me, sometimes, it's multiple times, sometimes I'll fall asleep and lean against like a pole. Because I'm so tired, but also relaxed.
Yeah.
And then, but people have seen me before, like just like rest or just getting into the conversation or listening to music,
Right.
dancing into the music while makeup on and putting on the makeup. So it's a long process, but fast process.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That and I think that goes to the testament of like how impressive it is for you to get in character too. Because I mean, for me, like I couldn't imagine getting a character that quick. I mean, other than looking at myself in the mirror and seeing the character that I am.
Again, I think the costume,
Okay.
the people, the music, and the scare zone helps.
Okay.
You guys remember like the little things I do in the scare zone with the music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I get so into it, I'm like, okay, like here comes this drop here, and I do like a little trick or something.
Yeah.
And I think that's what gets me more and more into it.
Mm-hmm.
Just the characters around me, the music,
Yeah.
and the people, energy.
Absolutely. You're the only scare actor, or you're the only stilt walker in Oz, right?
Yes.
You get to what it's cool, and I saw this last year, and it was, you know what, for whatever reason there was a lot of photos of you, and they looked really cool, just like because you were with the light and just the way you're standing above people and the crowd, and just kind of see, like, you look at you again, like you just, Oz may be the leader of that zone, but you are the face there. You're like running the show there. So again, just I've seen it. It looked amazing. You looked fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just
you're the queen. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yes. In several ways, you are the queen.
Got it.
Was there last year, or even maybe the year before, was there like a memorable moment like that you had out there, whether it be with scaring a guest or just an interaction you had with other characters? Is there something that just like, oh, I remember this and this was pretty cool?
Yes.
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh gosh, this is my favorite part. It was the last day of the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it was open ceremony, and all the stilt walkers were grounded.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my god, like, I want to go out with Oz. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Oz was, like, the last group to come out. And I was like, can I be with my monkeys?
Right.
Like, I want monkeys. Like, for the last night opening ceremony, this is what I want. And they said yes. And I was like, holy shoot, like, it's happening.
Cool.
And I remember standing right next to Winton and Bobo. And I remember, I'm like, okay, like, here we go. And I was, like, so short, and they were, like, so tall. And I think I remember, like, holding, like, their hands or arms. And I was like, okay, like, our last night, like, here we go. Like, here we go. Here's our moment.
Mm.
And I remember, like, okay, like, the doors will open and they will slide out. And I started, like, running. And somehow everyone started running faster than me. I was like, I can't catch up. Right. And then Mombi goes in front of me, smiles at me, takes out, like, their hand.
Yeah.
I grab their hand. And they pull me more, like, faster, and we're, like, running together, and you know how we went into, like, the middle of DC.
Yeah.
I remember, like, there was, like, a drop or something, and I remember, like, I always point out, and when the drop, I never say anything, but when that dropped, did it, I yelled, I did my line.
Mm.
My monkeys fly, and I did my laugh, and everyone heard it, and it was just the only time I could ever do it.
Yeah.
And everything, and like, the whole crowd was just, like, silent. That moment, forever in my, like,
That's awesome.
memories. Like, it was just a great open ceremony.
Yeah, I think that you have the lap down for sure. Like, you embody that character very well. Like, I mean, even just talking to you, like, personally, and just talking to you right now, like, the Lupe is way different compared to the Blood Witch, and it's awesome to see, like the way that you get in character, especially with the laugh. It's so funny. Like the laugh is great.
One time I laughed so hard, and one of my supervisors was like, "That's the laugh I want to hear."
That's cool.
I laugh.
No, I think you need to have that evil laugh at all times for like that scare zone, you know, like that. I mean, since you are the Blood Witch, like I think that embodying that laugh is like what makes your character, you know.
Yeah. I've heard so many people that I'll be like in the middle of the zone and I'll do the laugh and they could hear it like all the way underneath Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say is that it not only is it like iconic, but it also like it travels. You can hear it outside. Yeah. So.
I wish I could hear it. Just go out and be like, oh.
hear yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to hear myself. Because it's so hard to believe. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, really? Like, I laughed out loud?
Yeah.
Like, it echoes?
I feel like when you're kind of in the zone, I mean, I've never been like in a kind of character type of mindset, but I feel like when you're in the zone and like you're just doing it, like it's really hard to realize how impactful it is.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. Hold on, Scott, are you good with time on your recorder, or do you want to switch?
yeah, I got minutes. You're good.
Okay. So this I want to ask. I know you get to go to other haunts. What haunts did you get to hit up last year? And if you have, I know it's a tough question, but if you have like a favorite one or like one you had like the most fun at.
I think so. Last year, I only did Horror Nights. I got the pass. I went through every single maze but one.
Oh, which one?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
You're not missing much. It's fine.
It was fun though. It was fun.
I heard, and I was like somehow the line was just way too long, and I'm just like, and I always waited like last minute. I'm like, okay, I could do this, and then I saw like Scarecrow like having 5 minutes. And I'm like, I'm gonna go that one.
The originals are where it's at.
Yeah, like that one's so good.
Yeah.
Like
oh yeah.
Like every maze for horror, like last year in Horror Nights, I think it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even like what's it? Portuguese? Like that one.
Oh, Portuguese, yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Last year, I don't know, like everything and the scare zones, but I think that's like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Like favorite, just Horror Nights.
Okay.
Ever since I was young and started haunts, I've always gone to Horror Nights every year except for 1 year.
Have you ever considered doing like half and half? Like I know a lot of Fright Fest actors will do half and half.
At the moment, no, because of my son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just so much time.
Yeah.
And I'm asleep. And so I don't know, like I am planning on switching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just don't know where.
Yeah.
But yeah. Or who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity in like all different haunts. Like right now, obviously you have your character at Fright Fest, and then you obviously if you were to go to Horror Nights, like they obviously like cast you for what they think that you would do best at. And then if you're at a scary farm, it's like you kind of still have that creative freedom, but also a little bit more tighter of a storyline, if you will. So I think that like any haunt that you go to gives you that creative freedom, but also gives you kind of a direction. And I think with your talent, you have a lot of opportunities for that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope. I kind of go every single year for HHN audition,
Okay.
and I sometimes get like the gold card, but I never get casted.
Which is so, I've heard so many people like that too. It's like, because you get casted into pool essentially, or like kind of like
Mm-hmm.
a backup, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. It's because like I used to work there,
mhm.
applying for new jobs like at Universal,
Right.
and they never give me an interview. Um, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm like, not a rehire status, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Hire her, Horror Nights. Hire her.
Yeah. Maybe this year is a lucky year.
Yeah. No, I
Maybe.
was. Yeah. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed. You say as far as like you going to haunt, like Horror Nights has kind of been your jam for a long time. What was the first year you started going, if you remember?
I think I want to say 17.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
It's a
nice. Yeah.
good amount of time. Almost a decade in.
I
Rough,
started.
rough year to start at. But yeah. That was my first year out of like the 15 years I've been going. That I was like, wow, this is really bad.
What? Wait, what did they have that year? I'm trying to
So
remember. I'm old,
that
so
was
my
the
memory's
year.
gone.
That was the year of Ash versus Evil Dead, and I was like, oh
Oh,
god, this was like 80% black walls.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They all kind of start meshing together when you
Yeah.
get older.
Right, yeah. The next year was fine, but yeah. Well, actually, the year before that was like considered one of the greatest years ever. So
Oh, 16?
yeah.
Yeah.
After that, it was like, what in the world is this monstrosity?
The Aliens versus Predators.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it 16 or 17?
I think that they did it.
They did it 2 years.
They did it 14 and 15, I think it was.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was one of those ones that like they could probably keep bringing back and it would be successful because it was terrifying. Like I don't know. For me, like anything alien related, I'm terrified by it because there's that sense of realism. Like, okay, what if this actually exists? You know?
Actually, okay, I take it back. I started at 15 then.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
Because Alien vs Predator, like I said, was 14, 15. And that was my first introduction to Horror Nights. One of my first introductions was like seeing the giant alien puppet, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yes.
As a 14-year-old, I was like, "What in the world is this?" It was awesome though.
Yeah.
Or in a horror.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I
Oh,
that's how I have fell in love with haunt. Is I started young, you know, and that's why I have all these tattoos on my arm about Halloween.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, God, I think mine was like in like 2002 I started going to Fright Fest. So I've been going every year. I'm old. Yeah. So yeah,
We know Rob.
Okay, I'm there too.
Yeah.
I'm there.
All right, Lupe. So we're talking about Horror Nights, obviously. What is I mean, you can kind of do a top 3 if you wanted, but what is your dream role right now? Like, it could be scare acting or just acting in general. What's your dream role? What's something you want to do?
In the beginning, I think like 2, 3 years ago, when I was living in Vegas, I wanted to create my own haunt event in Vegas. I think it's kind of a goal of mine. I wanted Vegas to have more haunts. Like they didn't really have a lot of haunts out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I could try to do an event. Like I used to work at an arena, and I used to work with people who did like did all the events, and we came together and we organized everything. They gave me a budget, and I'm pretty much the organizers of the ushers and the scheduling. And I'm like, this looks easy. Like, I could do this. Like, I could make an event. I could save money and have 1 week of like an arena, like going through like a big maze.
Okay.
So that's one goal of mine. Another one is just work like in events like a stadium or like something big like concerts, just being behind the scenes of everything.
Right.
Okay.
I love to organize events, meeting people, seeing concerts, seeing festivals. And I think, and that's my third, working for Insomniac. I think it's like one main goal that's kind of a process.
Okay.
I recently went to the auditions for Insomniac. They tried to cast me last year for Apocalypse,
Okay.
but I emailed them a little too late, so they couldn't get me. But I think that's a goal, like just pretty much working for them, performing for them, and hopefully just move up and help organizing like more and more events and being more out there. Like Universal, I would love to also work for Universal for Horror Nights and just, I don't know, like opening an area,
Right.
being in charge, or even like Fright Fest as well. Just helping, I think being more involved and taking a step back. Be like, okay, like it's time for, you know, the little people to become the new icons and sit down and just watch and protect them and
Okay.
be there for them. So I think that's a goal.
Yeah.
I'm
Go ahead, Rob.
that's. Oh no, I was just say that's like, you know, that's awesome to have, and that's like, you know, we see you shooting, you know, to progress and move. Do you think, because we've seen this with other characters, do you think you could, you know, somewhere down the line, maybe, you know, in the near future, possibly even like stepping into like a helping design mazes or just designing scare zones? And just one thing, and I, you know, this is obviously I live in a dream world in my head of what could happen. I mean, you know, having some type of, you know, Oz, you know, horror, you know, scary maze somewhere in Six Flags, I think would go perfect, you know, with the zone and everything. So I don't know. Do you think you could see yourself, you know, stepping into like, you know, helping create or design an actual haunted house?
Yes. I don't think I'm very creative to build the mazes, like where to go to.
Okay.
But storylines,
Okay.
yeah, I could see myself helping, decorating. Funny thing, before we did the merge, we would help out set up Fright Fest.
Okay.
We would help out with the scare zones. For the events, for DC, we helped set up everything.
That's
So I
cool.
do have a little experience
Right.
there of like setting up like different events. I don't think I'll be able to create, like build the
Right.
wall and everything.
Yeah, but
Like
no, for sure you could obviously, you're saying, you know, story wise, you know, that's a huge part of you know, I honestly, I think that's the biggest part of a haunted house, you know, alongside with the characters in there, is the story of you know, what's going on. So that, I mean, that's a big deal right there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I think that any just from hearing your goals and stuff like that, I think that any kind of leadership role would be beneficial, especially in the current role that you're in. Because we, like Rob said, we ask all the time, like characters, like, would you ever want to step in a design role? But maybe not so much as like a design role, but maybe more so like a leadership role, more than anything,
Yeah.
like leading characters and like how to act, what's the most effective ways to act, what's the most effective ways to scare and still be in your character. Like, I think that is super beneficial because so many people, like this haunt scene is getting so big.
Yeah.
I think that's so beneficial to kind of teach people who want to get into scare acting. Yeah. And I think that you and other people are perfect for it.
Oh, thank you.
No, I 100% agree. It's like, and you, I mean, I don't know how you see yourself, but as like someone from the outside, I do see you and, you know, some of your friends as almost mentors and kind of like you especially being, you know, women, like kind of just like, you know, paving the way and opening up doors for, you know, I see younger little girls sliding and wanting to get on stilts. And it's like, without you guys in your role, you know, who knows if the younger generation doesn't, you know, they don't see that and they're like, oh, maybe, you know, if I could try that or not, but they see you guys doing it and they're like, oh, well, they're doing it, we could do it. So you're already mentoring the future, and it's cool to hear that you know, when your time is done, you're not just like, oh, well, you know, I'll retire and I'll come back as a guest. You're like, no, like, I want to help. I want to be able to like do this and do that and still in the community. So I think that's an awesome thing. And you guys are like, you know, just an awesome example of how to do it. And I think in a mentorship role, you know, don't get me wrong, you're not going anywhere. You guys stay where you're at. Keep scaring us. But, you know, I'm like, because we still like you guys scaring us. You guys are obviously like, you know, icons and we know you. But just to see, you know, your impact on the future generations that are coming up, you know, how they're going to take the next step and what they're going to do. And it's because of you guys and you know, your group of friends. Like I said, I know you guys are awesome people. And just to see how you guys have progressed and how you're helping the next generation get to like where you're at and then go beyond.
Yes. I've seen it multiple times with fans.
Yeah.
I've seen, like, when this hit me like last year during HIP. She's very known. Miss Little Six Flags.
Yeah.
She used to drive us out. And I remember going up to her and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, wait, I was like, what age were you when I met you? And she's like, 8. And I'm like, how old are you now? And she's like, 14. And I'm like, wait, what?
First of all, you had an identity crisis. And you're like, oh shit, have I really grown that old?
No, that's what hit me. I'm like, how long have I been here? Like I've seen fans grow up, and it just, you know, little kids to teenagers and teenagers to adults. I've seen fans like, you know, and they invite me to baby showers and weddings.
That's
and I'm
cool.
just like,
that's cool.
This is incredible.
Right.
Seeing them grow up is a great like gift. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody
That's
just
awesome.
Yeah.
And it's because of that character. I mean, also because of how personable you are. But like, it's a character connection that like, when you watch a movie, you resonate with a character, just like if you're experiencing it in real life, at an event or whatever, you resonate with the character, and that's what makes those connections possible. And I think it's awesome because then you get to know the person under the mask or under the costume, and I mean, obviously without being creepy and being weird, like that's what makes a good actor and a good character, is the fact that like you're able to, number one, peel back that character and see the real person, but number two, like, you grow a relationship with that character. And the reason why you're able to grow that relationship is because you do it so well. I mean, that's the reality, because if people don't believe that character, then they're not going to resonate with that character. And that's the reality of it, really. But I guess one of my last questions is, you know, you've done all these characters, and you do Holiday in the Park, you do Fright Fest, but out of all the things, I guess it's kind of like a two-part question, but like, what is one character that you really want to play, and what is like maybe one theme that you want to see Fright Fest or maybe even Holiday in the Park bring to life?
I think one character Mm. Okay. Wait, what was the character question again?
Just what character would you like to play, or maybe even like what theme would you like to see Fright Fest bring to life?
Okay, there's two characters.
Okay.
I curated two characters for one for Screen Break and one for Fright Fest a long time ago. So I created a clown for Screen Break,
Okay.
and her name was Peekaboo.
Okay.
And she was kind of like in 70s, 80s, cute, like horror vibe.
Okay.
And then my second character was an exile, stilt walker, a Green Reaper's daughter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She was my first ever character I ever created. Exile always has like, well, it was like one of my favorite zones.
Right.
And bringing a Green Reaper, it's like, why are these people still, they're dead, but they're walking around, like there must be a Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to bring the daughter of the Grim Reaper, and the Reaper's jawline, like the bottom, was like she'll hold it as a crown.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay.
Dark.
That, I think those two characters, I wish I could bring them to life.
Mm-hmm. I think you
Especially-
get the laugh of a clown. I think you can pull off easily.
Yeah.
And then a scare zone. I think I might be a little, but Witch's Lair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really miss that zone.
Yeah.
I've heard multiple fans asking me, like, would they ever bring it back? It was one of the greatest zones. Like, it's just
Right.
like the way how it was. And they're like, oh, we need something in the metropolis. So I think I like not bring Witch's Lair, but like something.
I feel like Witch's Lair was almost like a gauntlet, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay,
Like a swamp.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Gotta do like
That
a
was cool
spin-off to it. Like I don't know if the gauntlet really worked in Metropolis area because it's just really random, but maybe just surrounding the Metropolis area versus like a gauntlet. More than anything, I think that would work.
Yeah. Or like bringing like monsters, like different type of monsters into like a zone.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would be very, very cool. Like just the original monsters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Interesting. Interesting.
I've always been on and we talked about this with Crystal, but I think Six Flags has, and I don't know what the copyright and the trademark rights was with it, but especially in Metropolis, they need to do some zombie DC
yeah.
thing. Like I that's
you heard that, DC.
yeah.
Like
there's
what is
so
it?
much
Like the
potential there.
deceased?
I don't
Like
know
the deceased?
how they got away with Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
If they could do Suicide Squad,
Uh-huh.
they could for sure do that.
Yeah. There's
just-
so much potential there.
I just don't know how they did it, but they need to bring something back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
that was cool.
DC.
That's cool. Man. I just want to ask, kind of just stepping away from haunt for a second.
Yeah.
What do you do for fun? Like what's a relaxing day, or like we're not doing any haunt related things. We're just gonna go have fun. What does that look like for you?
I like to travel. I usually travel. I go to theme parks. I explore new areas. I go ghost hunting for fun.
Ooh.
I'm a foodie person also. I like to go to cafes, experience
Nice.
like new places, like new anime cafes, like just in different cultures, like food. It's just, I love food. And I love to travel. And I think my favorite place to travel and like vacation, and it's New Orleans.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I love it. Like
I've heard they have I've never been, but I've heard they have excellent food over there. So
it's amazing. It's
nice.
like I wish I could just go on a plane for one night, eat,
Eat and then come back.
People have done that before.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. I mean,
Yeah.
I have started to travel a lot more, and I've been gracious enough to see so many places at my age that I'm like, there's certain places where I'm like, I would fly there for one day just for one specific thing and come back. It's like San Antonio. Like, I love Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Like, I would 100% fly there for 24 hours and just go visit that park because of how much I love that park. Like, it's just nothing else. I don't have to worry about anything else. I would fly there in the morning and then come back at night just because I want to see that park.
One day, Scott. One day you'll have a successful career where you could just
I know.
fly over there and come back.
Yeah, that would be so nice, you know?
We're like, hey, Scott, can you pick me up in your private jet? And then we'll go to Six Flags in Texas.
Six Flags, cover Fright Fest there, you know?
Yeah, there you go. All right, this is my last question. I don't know if Scott has any more questions, but
No, you're all good.
but I gotta ask. It's always horror related. What is your favorite horror icon?
Oh, I want to say Chucky.
Okay,
Chucky's a good
nice.
one. Chucky's a good
Nice.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's just, growing up, I was so scared of him, and then I somehow like fell in love with like the Bride of Chucky,
Okay.
and then on and on and on, and I'm like, okay, this is not that scary.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the original first, I was like, okay, this is pretty creepy, and I became such a fan that I have the life-size doll.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'd be afraid that thing's gonna actually come to life and get you. Nope.
And I also have like a real size live Annabelle, not from The Conjuring, maybe.
Hell no. Hell no. No. I'm out.
Rob's a true Mexican.
Yeah. No. I'm out. Goodbye. Wow.
That's how much of a fan of horror.
I mean that. You know what? Both, like the first Child's Play and the first two, I think were very much like scary. I remember watching those and being scared.
Yeah.
The later sequels, it became a little more obviously horror elements, but very kind of playful and comedic. But Annabelle, The Conjuring, no, thank you.
I love The Conjuring.
No, thank you.
I have their books, Ed and Lorraine books collection. Wow. Their stories is just wow.
I have a newfound respect for your love of horror, because that's just no thank you. No.
Oh, man.
And you know what? I deal with a lot of horror stuff, but for whatever reason, Annabelle, nope.
Yeah.
No.
Nuh-uh.
It's like the people who are afraid of The Exorcist, Rob.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
I'm not afraid of The Exorcist.
See, I'm not afraid of The Exorcist. Bring it on. I'm okay. I'm good.
When they did The
Annabelle,
Exorcist
no,
at
thank you.
18, it had so many people being like, I got scars coming out of that maze, and I'm like, oh, you guys are wimps.
Yeah. The only thing.
my God.
Yeah. The only thing that was awful about that maze was the smell.
Yeah,
As soon as you
sure.
walked in, that one was rancid. Rancid. And I will still, to this day, I will say that this story. That maze, when we walked through there, that was the last time my wife went to Horror Nights. She's like, after that maze, she's like, yeah, she's like, I'm never coming back to Horror Nights again, and she hasn't been back. So,
Oh my
Exorcist made a quitter out of her. So,
Yeah. When I used to work for Universal, I remember that maze. Like
Yeah.
I used to work down in the kitchen, and things would happen around the kitchen and the maze. And ever since The Exorcist was there, things just changed.
It's creepy. It's creepy.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Honestly, I think it's because like they use like a real Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, that's when things,
They didn't tell me this.
They
didn't tell me this.
There's so many crosses and shit that are in that house. So.
Yeah. And then honestly, I would never own an Ouija board. Like I think that's my limit. That's there's a line that.
Yeah, I don't play with that. I don't play with that.
Yeah, no.
Let me go get my water. Let me go get my holy water real quick, just in case.
when I did Horror Unleashed in Vegas, we did that preview for media, we practically had the whole place to ourselves. So Savannah and I did that house alone, and it was really weird seeing like the Pazuzus jump out at you or like the demons jump out at you, because usually you're in a conga line, and this time you're just like alone. And I get it, it's like it's a character, and I'm man enough to admit that I get scared sometimes, and I'm also have a good understanding of like when you can kind of bridge the gap between character and actor. But I was just like, wow, this feels a little bit too real. Like upside down crosses and like the Pazuzus coming out. Like feels a little bit too real just being alone in this warehouse.
Why are we walking through a pentagram of salt?
No, yeah, it's very odd. Like I don't know, it just a certain like, and that's why like if Horror Nights were to ever bring Conjuring, I'd feel the same way. Like if I walked to Conjuring, even like relatively close to being alone, I'd be like, okay, I feel a little bit uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, no, they do that. I'm rocking the rosary, holy water, all that stuff.
Did you guys do that for Fright Fest when it was The Conjuring?
Yeah. I didn't look at Annabelle.
Yeah, I was the first room really gets to me because it is very like stoic in the way of like, okay, this is a museum and Annabelle's just sitting there alone like this demonic creature.
I'm pretty sure she was watching me. I'm pretty sure she was watching me.
No, yeah, I remember walking into that room for the first time, and you feel the energy just different.
It's really weird.
Yeah, and it's just like I didn't want to ask, but I'm like I just felt like something was just not good in that room. I'm like, nope. Yeah. No.
That's why I just look at the camera and I'm like, don't pay attention. Anything else, it can't get you if you're just looking at the camera.
Focus on your getting your footage.
Yeah, that's it. No, thank you.
Well, Lupe, we appreciate you coming on. Like,
yes, thank you so much. We always
appreciate Fright Fest actors are some of the best scare actors out there, and we really appreciate you coming on.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for inviting me and having me on the interview.
I can't wait to see what you do in the future, and
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can't wait to.
Is there like any? I don't know how you are with social media, but is there anything anywhere they can follow you if they want to follow your journey, or you like to keep it private? How does that work?
No, they could follow me.
Okay, you want to give yourself a shout out.
So my Instagram is beat 95 times. I think that's the only social media I'm using right now. Yeah, so
cool. Right on. Well, I can't wait to see what you do this year, and I mean, obviously, like we'll always keep up to date with you on Haunt Talk and our own personal. So we appreciate you coming on.
We'll see you around. We'll see you around for sure.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
Absolutely. But anyways, my name is Scott from Exploring Attractions.
And I am Rob from the Holy Hour.
I gotta get you to stop doing that. Fucking old ass person, bro. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.